Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's on the mic, yeah. Zo in the zone, breaking down plays like I'm coaching from home. Women's game, rise and call it throne for the queens. I'm the conduit, connecting courts with big screens. iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past to the rookies today, I document the journey, every bounce, every play. Respect on their name, they redefine the trail. Prince with Zo Media, telling stories regale. Zo Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. Break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the...
Man, what's going on, man? Welcome into Chicago Sky postgame. It's your host, Prince. This is iamzomedia. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey. They gave everything they had, man. It just wasn't enough, man. Shout out to everybody for pulling up, pleading the fit. The game was tutored. Lilac BP. No jammer. Watching the sky is painful, man. Hey, this was torture to watch, man. Like the video as you come in. If you're not a subscriber of iamzomedia, hit the subscribe button. Aaron said it gets to a point. Yeah, man. It gets to a point, man. Look, we got a lot to talk about, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to Bright Eyes 8, man. Skull Brain Nation. Bear 24. Yeah, 19,000 people to see this BS, man. Hey, it was bad, man. But hit the like button as you come in. We got 71 people in here already. Hit the like button, man. We got a lot to get to. We're going to get to these. We got an agenda today. We got players, coaches, outcome of the season. Man, we got a lot. Hey, Lilac BP is looking like that, man. Hey, shout out to ST13. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh, man. You did not watch basketball, J-Rail. You did not watch basketball just now. It was bad, man. It was bad, man. It was bad, man. Hey, shout out to Iowa. Hey, I'm an HVL Maddie fan as well. Maddie and HVL deserve better, especially Maddie. Maddie deserves better. Yeah, that definitely not the house Jordan built. Shout out to Cool Beans. What's going on, Mr. CM23? What's going on? Go Tigers hoop. That felt like torture to watch. I missed the grit. Chicago Sky played with before. I know, right? Tylermarsh is failing us, man. Nadira says she need a drink. Go ahead on and drink one for me too, man. Get one of them whiskeys, man. Get one of them whiskeys, man. But hit the like button as you come in. We got a lot to get to, a lot to talk about. Again, appreciate the support. Hit the like button. Again, if it's something important you want me to get to, you already know what to do. Send through the super chat. But man, let's get to this, man. Let's get to this, man. Because we got a lot to talk about here. We got a lot to talk about here, y'all. We got a lot to talk about here. A lot. Again, Chicago Sky falls at home in the house that Jordan built, the United Center, to the Indiana Fever, 79-52. Chicago had 35 points midway through the third quarter. Chicago had 35 points midway through the third quarter. Before we get started, though, prayers up to Vandersloot. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it's just a minor setback. You never want to wish injuries on anyone. You never want to wish injuries on anyone. So prayers up to Vandersloot. I hope it's not a major injury. If it is, get well soon. If it isn't, still get well soon. Hopefully this isn't, if it is an ACL injury, hopefully she goes out. She gets another crack at it. I don't know what team it'll be with, but she gets another crack at it to go out on her own sword versus falling on an injury sword. So man, shout out to her, man. Hope she gets better. But again, Chicago Sky lose 79-52. Let's get to the box score. Indiana won basically every quarter but the fourth. But I mean, the game was pretty much over. Again, Chicago Sky beat them in bench points 31-23. But Chicago did have 20 turnovers to Indiana's 14. And the points off turnovers 23-11 Indiana. I mean, you turn the ball over and they beat you in points off turnovers. You're not beating nobody. Let's get to Chicago Sky. In 18 minutes, Kia Nurse 3 points, 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. Trash by all measures. By all measures, just trash. I mean, by all measures, just trash, man. Just trash, man. Just trash, man. By all measures, just trash, man. Ugly game, man. Ugly game. Ugly game. Angel Reese in 26 minutes, 2 for 7 from the field. 4 points, 12 rebounds. Man. Kamillacardoso, 20 minutes, 2 for 5 from the field. 8 points, only 4 rebounds. Wow. Ariel Atkins, 28 minutes, 2-11 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Didn't take a free throw. She had the second biggest plus minus out of the starting lineup at -21. Only 4 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Hey man, Ariel Atkins, man. We got to be better, Ariel Atkins. If you work the number 3 pick, you got to play better. If you work the number 3 pick, you got to play better than that. You got to play better than that. Teams gonna have bad shooting nights, but you better than that. She did play solid defense, so I mean, yeah, just bad all around, man. Just bad all around, man. Vandersloot in 4 minutes, 2 points. Prayers up to Vandersloot. Hopes everything's okay. Liz off the bench in almost 20 minutes, 7 points, 3 rebounds. haileyvanlith 2 for 5 from the field, 7 points. Rebecca Allen in 15 minutes, 1 for 2 from 3, 8 points. Michaela Onweye in almost 15 minutes gave me nothing, 0 for 2 from the field. Rachel in 21 minutes, 2 for 6, 0 for 4 from 3, 4 points. And Maddie in 6 minutes, 1 for 2 from the field, 5 points. I mean, Mojo still injured in Indiana fever. Lexi hustle all the time. 28 minutes, almost 29 minutes, 3 for 7 from the field, 9 points. Natasha Howard in 26 minutes, 6 for 10 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 13 points. And Leah Boston in 26 minutes, 4 for 7 from the field, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell in almost 25 minutes, 5 of 11 from the field, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Sydney Colson in almost 25 minutes, 2 for 4 from the field, 2 for 5 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 6 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. Ari McDonald, their new signee off of hardship waivers, 25 minutes, 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, 12 points. DeWanda Bonner in almost 19 in a little over 19 minutes, 6 points. Damaris Dantas in 3 points in almost 15 minutes. Brianna Turner Shout out to Chicago Sky, former player, 2 points and a little over 6 minutes, 1 for 2 from the field. Michaela Timpson finally got to play today, 3 minutes. Looks like she had 1 personal foul in 3 minutes, but that'll do it for your final score. Chicago Sky again. Chicago Sky loses to the Indiana Fever at home. First game of the Commissioner's Cup, 79-52. Again, final score 79-52. Man, bad all around, man.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.
Appreciate it. Go Tiger Hoops with the $1.99 super chat. Great channel. Chicago Sky offense needs help. Man, appreciate the super chat. Definitely needs help. Now that we got that out the way, man, let's get to it. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. At what point can somebody help me out with this? At what point does Tylermarsh walk in the locker room and tell? I mean, does Tyler? First of all, let's start with Jeff P. first. At what point does Jeff P. go to the front office and say, "Hey, we need to buy out the remaining Tylermarsh contract because he just ain't cutting it"? At what point? At what point? At what point does Tylermarsh get relieved of his duties? Let's start there, man. First of all, Tylermarsh, you didn't see. This is where I'm gonna start at. And some of y'all was going against me on this, and I told y'all it would come back to bite y'all. Some of the same people who were telling me, man, Zoe, it's bad, was the same people that was, and I got the receipts, so y'all can't lie. I told y'all, I go back and look at my live replay. I see everything. My 2025 receipt video gonna be historic. It's gonna be historic. I go back and I clip all y'all little chats y'all be putting in the chat. Trust me, I go back and watch the live replay. I told y'all during the preseason, Tylermarsh did not take the preseason serious for a first-year head coach, and y'all told me, Zoe, be patient. This is his first year. He gonna get it together. That's what y'all told me. I didn't say that. That's what y'all told me. Y'all told me, Zoe, why you so hard? Zoe, you always crashing out on the team. I told y'all the Chicago Sky did not take the preseason serious. The Chicago Sky did not take the regular season as serious in practice as they should have. Tylermarsh is probably hired off of a technicality of Tanisha Wright not being able to be the head coach of this team and Golden State possibly stealing away the coach they actually wanted off the Aces. This is a fireable offense kind of game. This team literally quit on Tylermarsh, and I'm going to be honest. I watched that second quarter verbatim, and I barely spoke. Jeff P. needs to understand that Tylermarsh, I'm going to be honest, Tylermarsh just quit on the Chicago Sky. If you don't think Tylermarsh checked out of that game, Tylermarsh literally checked out of that game. Tylermarsh wanted nothing to do with that game, y'all. Tylermarsh checked out of that game. I'm telling you, Tylermarsh checked out of that game in the second quarter. And if you don't think he checked out of that game, I need your basketball card. He quit on the Chicago Sky in the second quarter, and the team quit on him. Chicago Sky came out of the locker room like they beat Indiana last game by 30. No, you lost by 30. You came out the locker room so lackadaisical at home. This was your chance for get back. Indiana had their turn in the first game of the season. Where you got to have some kind of heart, man. I need some, man, come on, man. You got to have some kind of, you got to have something, man. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Look, ain't nobody about to keep walking over me, man. Y'all should have came out the locker room like, not today. See, that's Tyler Marsh's problem. He don't get this team ready to go, man. You got to be able to get this team ready to go, man. You at home. You already know what it is out Chinese streets with the Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky fans, man. And you came out like you don't give a damn. Come on, man. You need to get some. Hey, drink some whiskey or something, man. Put some hair on your chest, man. In the locker room talking all soft and stuff, man. Them players ain't gonna react to that. I need you to hold people accountable. I need you to tell Angelreese, let's go. I need you to tell Ariel Atkins, let's go. I need you to tell Camilla, tighten up. I need you to tell Kia Nurse, hit a shot or sit down. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? Look here, man. Tyler Marsh got to drink some whiskey or something. He don't got no hair on his chest, man. He just walking up inside the side. This is what he doing, y'all. I'm about to show y'all what he do the whole game. This is what he do the whole game, man. Look. This is what he do the whole game. This is what he do. This is what he do. He do this the whole game, y'all. Look, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying in the chat, tell me I'm lying. This is what he do the whole game. Every time a call gets made, this is what he doing. This is what he doing, man. I'm about to start calling that the Tyler Marsh. This is the Tyler Marsh. He do that the whole game. What are you doing? Go coach the goddamn team. Go coach the team. What you rolling your sleeves up for? Him. Every time a call gets made, he go. This is what he does. Every time a call gets made, this him. This him. Man, sit down, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Look here, man. Look here, man. I called it at the beginning of the season. I'm the GOAT of this, man. Hey, I'm the GOAT when it comes to these topics, man. Everything that's going on with the Chicago Sky, I called it during the preseason, and everybody told me I was wrong. And if you lying, don't cap in this chat, because I got the receipts. Don't make me put them on the screen, because I got them in my little doc, and they screenshot it. I put them in there. So don't come in this chat capping. I'm the GOAT of this, man. I'm the GOAT of this. I am the GOAT. I am officially the GOAT of these takes, man. I am the GOAT. I am the GOAT. Shout out to my subscribers, man. Y'all on the best platform in the business, man. This is the best platform in the business, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Y'all the real GOATs, man. Y'all the real GOATs. I do this for y'all. Man, Tyler Marsh, look here, man. I'm not seeing it. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I'm not seeing it. I've seen enough.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
Lilac BP 499. Tyler doesn't know what he's doing. Once Sloot went down, they lost. He relied on Sloot to run the offense, and now she's done. That's why I'm the GOAT. Look. Y'all can look. I got 218 people in here. You can like whatever channel you want to like. But when you go to anybody's channel on YouTube, you make sure you tell them iamzomedia is the GOAT. I don't care who channel you like. You make sure you tell them iamzomedia, Prince, he the GOAT. Because everybody be getting on me about all kind of stuff. Because they be like, Zo, you be wilding. Your takes is outlandish. And 99.9% of what I say always happens. Know why? Well, I'm going to break it down to you. You want to know why? Because when I grew up playing basketball, know who raised me? Dudes like Uncle J.E., dudes like Brass. That's who I learned the game from. Like dudes that rolled in they circles. They told me what it took to win. They was like, nah, don't play like that. Don't think like that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't interact with your teammates like that. They told me how to learn from my mistakes. That's how I became the player I was. I didn't learn from no new generation. So when I look at the game, I look at it from that lens of how basketball is actually supposed to be played and our nuances. That's why I speak so well when it comes to breaking down film, because I watch the nuances that goes on that you don't really pay attention to on a normal basis when you're just watching the game. So, and I learned that from old school dudes. So you gotta be able to see the game beyond what you're actually seeing to understand what's about to happen. Don't tell me patience, and I already see what's about to happen. Don't tell me be patient, Prince. Don't tell me give it time. I literally see what's about to happen. I told y'all during the preseason, this team's problems couldn't be fixed this season. And y'all said, Zoe, why you giving up on Chicago Sky? They gonna win, watch. They're gonna make the playoffs, watch. That's what y'all told me. And I said, what land are you living in? What land of dreams and fairies are you living in? What flying dragon is coming in your city? Because you living in a fairy tale land. That's not how basketball works. You don't take the preseason for granted when you're a new team. Chicago Sky didn't prove nothing last year. They're not the Aces. They're not the Liberty. They're not the Lynx. Matter of fact, they're not even the Fever. Chicago Sky didn't make the playoffs last year. You got a new head coach. This is technically Jeff's first offseason. Because remember, got hired before Jeff got the job. So this is technically Jeff P's first full off season. You take all of this serious. You haven't earned nothing yet. These teams don't respect you. These organizations don't respect you like that. Man, you got to put some boots on the ground, man, and get some stuff done in the locker room. Come on, man. Am I talking to anybody out there that plays basketball before? What is going on here, man? This is not how basketball is supposed to work in the offseason. You haven't proven anything to anybody. You make sure your team, your head coach, and your front office is on one accord. That's how actual basketball works. When you're building a program up, you got core pieces and didn't integrate them in nothing you had going on in the offseason. You didn't establish your franchise player. You didn't establish your core. You didn't establish the leader of the team. Tylermarsh didn't establish his offense or his defense. He didn't establish a culture. Jeff P didn't hire the right coach. He didn't bring in the right free agents. He didn't trade the right pieces. He gave away his third pick for Ariel Atkins, and your coach had no plan for her. She's out there looking like a scrub that just got drafted. I don't know what's going on. Ariel Atkins is a 2-time All-Star, 5-time All-Defense, and he got her out there looking like she don't want to play basketball no more. She is going this offseason. Y'all about to lose Ariel Atkins. Y'all losing that third pick. In 2027, you losing that pick as well. I don't trust no draft pick Jeff does. Y'all think he going to get Olivia Miles next year? You is fooling yourself if you trust Jeff P. Jeff P is not going to get Olivia Miles. He going to get some overseas player that ain't going to play next year, and y'all going to be back here again mad. But guess what? We getting angelreese. Ace is about to trade that #1 pick, and we going to get angelreese. We're not playing with no Chicago Sky, man. Chicago Sky is not a serious organization, and y'all like this nonsense. Y'all like bad basketball. Y'all keep talking about it, and it's going to be all right. No, it's not. Y'all like bad basketball. Y'all just like bad basketball. Y'all don't care about nothing. Y'all don't care about real basketball, man. Y'all like this. This is bad. Y'all, they quit. Everybody quit. Tylermarsh quit in the second quarter, and his team quit in the third quarter. And y'all like this. Y'all don't see that this team just quit. Come on, man. Am I talking to anybody out there? Am I talking to anybody out there? Am I talking to anybody out there? Is anybody listening? That's why I'm the GOAT. I don't care who you name. I don't care what channel you like. That's why I'm the GOAT. I don't care what channel you like. I'm the GOAT. Am I talking to anybody out there, man? Look here, man. Look here, man. Chicago Sky, they should have told you. They should have told you in the offseason they weren't going to be a serious team. They wouldn't get agent Rebecca Allen. They wouldn't get over the hill Vandersloot. And I told y'all told me, see, man, a lot of y'all hard-headed, man. A lot of y'all hard-headed, man. A lot of y'all hard-headed, man. Shout out to I like Pink with the 199 super chat. Sky got wrong Aces coach. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to Natalie, man. You see, thank you. I love Pink for the 199 super chat. See, man. See. Y'all, dog. Can somebody explain to me? See, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. we complain about the WNBA women making money, right? But when you look around the league, everybody don't play hard. When you look around the league, some of these players out here committing grand larceny. I just see somebody say it in the chat too. I'm trying to figure out, when do the WNBA players start playing hard and earning their contracts? Somebody tell me when, because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for anybody on Chicago Sky to figure out when the vets that we signed are going to play hard. Because I just watched the Golden State Valkyrie play against my aces, and they're getting peanuts compared to Rebecca Allen, even Michaela Onweye, Rachel Banham, Mojo, Ariel Atkins, and Vandersloot. They're getting in Kia Nurse. They are getting peanuts on the Golden State Valkyrie compared to what some of these Chicago Sky veterans are making. See, that's the problem, man. That's the first problem. Y'all want more money. How about you go play for it? You want more money? Go. The WNBA playing you and you won't give half-hearted efforts, go overseas. See, I ain't with all of that, man. I'm not with all of that. Ain't nobody kidnapped nobody on the Chicago Sky and told them to sign any of them contracts. All of them got the opportunity to go overseas and make whatever they feel they is worth. We got to stop this, man. Play for the money you're getting paid. I don't care if it's $1. You as an adult. You are an adult. You agree to that contract. You agree when you signed that contract to give it your all, to develop your game, to help those around you, to do everything it takes to win. When you sign a contract, that is a binding agreement of emotional and mental contractual agreement that I'm going to do whatever it takes to support this team. And nobody can tell me in this chat, we got at least 6 players on this team that don't give a damn about the Chicago Sky. They just here to get a check. They finesse Jeff P. and he think he won the offseason. You did not win the offseason. These players finesse you because you were so thirsty for some star players. They literally came here. Kia Nurse finessed you. The Phoenix Suns, the Connecticut Suns finessed you. The Mystics finessed you. You didn't win this offseason, and they're giving Jeff all these grades for these players he signed. I need all these NBA analysts. I need all of these WNBA analysts, all of these ESPN and GM's analysts who had Tyler Marsh as one of the best hirings of the offseason. I need them to go back in that GM survey and take his name right up out of there because he ain't no head coach. He quit. Head coaches don't quit 7 games into the season. They in the 7th game, and he quit on his team in that second quarter, and you can't tell me nothing different because I done played for almost 23 coaches in my career. I know when a coach quits. He quit on the Chicago Sky in the second quarter, and I guarantee you that's why I'm the GOAT. I give it a week. You're going to hear a report come out that Tyler Marsh, that there are rumblings in the locker room that the players feel Tyler Marsh was not prepared to play this game, and they felt like he left them out there to dry. I guarantee you in the next week, you're going to hear reporting. I didn't play for, you know how many coaches I didn't play for? I know when the coach quits on their team. He quit on the Chicago Sky in the second quarter, and you can't tell me no different. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man? Am I talking to anybody out there, 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 man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, man. Nobody on this team is doing their job. The players aren't hitting shots. Our bigs aren't rebounding. Our perimeter defense is horrible. Our rookies aren't developing. We don't have a system offensively or defensively. We don't have leadership. We don't have a face of the team. Man, blow this up, man. Just blow it up. I don't care. First of all, I don't care what Chicago Sky do. Just blow this up. And I want you to blow this up so we can get angelreese out of town. Look, this gotta go. This gotta go. And I told y'all, Tyler Marsh did not have an offense. I called it in the preseason. I told y'all, I'm a point guard. I know what an offense looks like that a point guard is running and that a coach is running because I can tell the players are. I called it in the preseason and y'all told me, no, Zoe, you tripping. Go look at my first film breakdown. I told y'all when Vandersloot has the basketball, nobody knows what to do. Angelreese doesn't know what screen to set. Camilla looks lost. Ariel Atkins doesn't know whether she's going to the basket or she's supposed to be spotting up the shoot. Kia Nurse just stands there. Y'all didn't want to listen to me because all of y'all think y'all point guards for some reason. And I'm not the point guard. Y'all think y'all the point guard. People in YouTube land think they're a point guard. I keep telling y'all, that is Vandersloot's offense. That's not Tyler Marsh running that show. Tyler Marsh was dependent on Vandersloot to help him in his first year. That is Vandersloot's offense. Everybody looked lost in that offense because it's not actually a play. It's put the ball in Vandersloot's hand and let her just guide the team to a victory. Vandersloot is not that type of player. Vandersloot wasn't that type of player her first time on Chicago. So what makes you think she's going to be that her second time on Chicago? She wasn't that player her first time in her prime. Shout out to Bernadine Dorsey for the $10 super chat. Appreciate the $10, Ms. Dorsey. Appreciate the $10, man. Appreciate the super sticker. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Again, if you're not a member of iamzomedia, make sure you go to my homepage, become a member of iamzomedia. Great perks come with that. Great perks come with that. Make sure you go to iamzomedia homepage, become a member of my channel. 4 different tiers. Check out the tiers before you just click one. Great perks come with that. Appreciate everybody who's been supporting the channel through and through. Again, we still got a lot to get to. Take a second. We're at the 30-minute mark. Take a second and just hit the like button. Take a second and just hit the like button if you haven't. If you have hit, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all of the super chats, all of the members. But if you haven't hit the like button, take a second, hit the like button. Take a second, hit the like button. Uncle Brad said we got 235 people in here and 93 likes. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. But man, look here, man. Look, I'm trying to figure out. This what else I'm trying to figure out. What does Tanisha Wright, because I've been asking this and nobody has answered this question yet. What does Tanisha Wright and Courtney Paris and Renee Wakama actually do on this team? Because they kept panning to the bench and all 3 of their faces look lost. What do they do on this team? I need somebody. Look, enough of this, man. Enough. Look, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Enough of this, man. Enough of this nonsense. Enough of this. Jeff P has a responsibility to the fans. I need Jeff P to come out in a press conference and tell us what is the responsibilities of these 4 coaches on this staff. I need a understanding of what their job is so I can know who to blame for this atrocity. Come on, man. You gotta come with look, Jeff P. The next 48 hours is gonna let me know how much of a GM you is or not. I know people want to be like, well, they don't care about the fans. They rich, they owners. At some point, guess what good organizations do? They appease to the fans because the fans make the team what it is. At some point, somebody got to apologize to Chicago Sky fans for this atrocity that they putting out there. I need an apology. I need an apology. Jeff P press conference should be an apology. It should not be we gonna play better. No, you owe everybody who watched this game an apology. This ain't no we gonna get better. Look here, man. Let's call it what it is. Y'all in Chicago, look. The reason I'm mad, because if you was on Showtime earlier, I had Chicago Sky winning by 5. I thought Chicago Sky just coming off a 2-game winning streak at home with a goddamn week of basketball off. Tyler Marsh had a week and couldn't install an offense. I don't think y'all look. Those out there who never played basketball before, I'm about to tell you how it works. Y'all about to learn something again about basketball. So when you got a long week off, This what you do. Your first day, film study. Second day, rest, heal up, recovery, take a 1-day vacation, go on a hiking, go hiking, go chill with the family. I'm about to how this when you got that week off, when you got that week between games, so you do film study, then the next day the coach be like, hey, this is an off day, especially for the vets. Go chill with your family, go get a mental reset, right? Go get a mental reset. Then you come back on the third day and you do film study at the first half of the day. Then you do shoot around and then you do installs. So you install the offense and the defense that you're going to use for your first couple games back. So basically your coach, your assistant coach, player personnel, developmental department, even probably Jeff P, you're supposed to get together, look at the first 5 games, and you put together a system that gets you through those 5 games, especially when you got that week off, right? You come back after that refresh day, right? You do film study that morning on the install. You watch film study on the install. So basically, like, the coach will record the play. He'll record the play with like practice players or whatever like that, or even coaches. He'll record the play so you can watch the play. You watch it for like 30 to 45 minutes, right? With the coaches will actually run the play, or they'll get like some people off the street to like run the play. Then you look at the install. You look at how it can work against certain teams. They'll play like Indiana, right? Because Indiana, their first game. They'll show like why this play will work against Indiana. They'll be like, look, because right here, when they play defense, this spot is always open. So that's why we're running this play. Look, right here, every time they try to crash the middle, we got the elbow always open. Get it there quick enough before the clash happens, right? So that's why you install those type of plays. Then you get on the court, you run them a little bit, then you get some extra shoot around after practice. Then the next day is full install day. That fourth full install. Then on the 5th day, again, you get your mental day. You work with the masseuse, you do Zumba, whatever you need to do, ligament stretches and stuff like that. Just getting your body ready, right? Then that 6th day, you do shoot around because you got the game the next day. That's how those 7 days supposed to go. Do I think Tyler Marsh did any of that? Hell no. Do I think Jeff P inserted any of that? Hell no. Do I think the players did any of that? Hell no. Do I think the players expected to do any of that? Hell no. I think the way they played today, I think Tyler Marsh gave them 5 days off, and they came back on the 6th day, did shoot around, and got ready for the game. That's how today look. If they didn't happen, hey, but that's how today look. Today looked like Tyler Marsh gave them 5 days off. They came back in on the 6th day and just did shoot arounds. They didn't watch film. They didn't go over new installs. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how it goes. Look, Jeff P, what do the fans got to do to move on from this, man? This is bad. You are literally single-handedly destroying the morale of the NBA fans. We should not be subjected to watching this. This should be a crime to watch this. I want y'all to understand. This is what I want y'all to understand. Ain't no fixing this. I'm calling it again. I don't know how many times I got to show y'all I'm the GOAT. Ain't no fixing this. Ain't no adjustments for this. Because guess what it is? It's not really the play. It's mental. They are checked out from Tyler Marsh, and Tyler Marsh is checked out on what he's supposed to do. Jeff P, you got to move on. I'm sorry. You got to move on. I'm telling y'all. I'm calling it. This is why I'm the GOAT. I'm telling y'all. You can't fix this. Y'all, if you think you can fix this, you're looking at it all wrong. It's not about getting blown out by 30 twice against the same team. It's about how you're losing the body language, the visuals of how they're looking at each other on the bench, what the coach is doing. Tyler Marsh checked out. He sat down, he put his head down and told them, go play basketball. Tyler Marsh did not know what to do once Vandersloot went down. He was shook. Tyler Marsh was shook. The moment Vandersloot went down, he was shook. I don't know what Smoke Junior say, hey Zoe, can you play the press conference? They press conference up already? Let's see if they press conference. I'll play it. Let's see if they press conference up. Hit the like button while I pull the press conference up. Hit the like button. How many likes I got, Brass? How many likes I got? Hey, J-Dub, if you don't know basketball, just say you don't know basketball. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what y'all was doing in the preseason. Look at J-Dub. I'm going to put it on the screen. Look at J-Dub. This what y'all, some of y'all was doing during the preseason. When I was calling it out, this is how some of y'all look. I want y'all to see how some of y'all look during the preseason. This is how some of y'all look. Just how he typing, that's how some of y'all look during the preseason. That's how some of y'all look. It's funny now. Hindsight 2020, it's funny now. But that's how some of y'all look during the preseason. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to J-Dub, man. Shout out to J-Dub. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. I'm not playing the press conference till we got 231 people in here, and I got 115 likes. Man, I'm not playing that press conference till we get to 200 likes, man. I ain't playing that I ain't playing no press conference. I ain't playing no press conference till we get to 200 likes. Hey, but J-Dub, you wrong. You're not 100% wrong. But you wrong and right at the same time. Two things can be true. Tyler Marsh don't know what he's doing. He in over his head, and the roster is flawed. I called the roster flawed during the offseason. I literally said this on my last stream. I said this roster doesn't have developmental issues. It has flaws. You can work through developmental issues. You can't work through flaws. You can only mask flaws. This team has a lot of flaws. It doesn't have developmental issues. It has flaws. That's why I don't understand what they needed Tyler Marsh for. He's a developmental coach. This team has flaws that they need a substantial coach with pedigree, with a championship background that's actually coached a real team to come in and mask. That's why I did. Look, T-Spoon is better than Tyler Marsh as a head coach, but T-Spoon couldn't have saved this roster. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. The head coach for the Chicago Sky has to have enough pedigree to overshadow. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Chicago Sky's head coach has to have enough pedigree to overshadow the front office. It's not about really the players, it's the culture. Chicago Sky needed to hire a coach who came with a culture, not came as a buddy system. Tyler Marsh is a buddy system coach. Even T-Spoon, for whatever she's worked, she's a player coach. That's why I don't have a problem with T-Spoon. Look, people will tell you during last season, I said, I don't think T-Spoon was the coach for the Chicago Sky because she wasn't getting them ready and acclimated to the WNBA. T-Spoon should be a head coach, but I think she needs a veteran team that's already proven that just like, honestly, I'm about to be honest with y'all. I'm about to be honest. The Connecticut Suns should have fired Stephanie White and hired T-Spoon. I'm calling it here. You can clip this if you want. I think the Connecticut Suns should have fired Stephanie White and hired T-Spoon. Teaspoon is the perfect coach for the Connecticut Suns team because it was a team full of dogs and they just needed somebody to let them know you're just as good as the Lynx. You're just as good as the Aces. You're just as good as the Liberty. Stephanie White is not a good motivational coach. She's an X's and O's coach. That team was proven. DeWanna Bonner was proven. Breon Jones was proven. Dejanay was proven. Burton that's on Valkyrie was proven. Alyssa Thomas proven. They needed a coach to come in there that could motivate them and let them know they were one of the best 4 teams in the league. They did not believe. I literally watched them play against the Lynx. At no point did they believe they were better than the Lynx. And that was Stephanie White's fault. Teaspoon was the perfect coach of Connecticut, just wanted to run it back for one more year. Teaspoon was the perfect coach for that type of team. Chicago Sky needs a coach. Chicago Sky needs a coach that can overshadow the front office, that comes with their own culture. They needed a coach that came with their own culture. They didn't need a buddy system coach. They didn't need a player coach. They needed a coach that came with their pedigree and their own culture. Chicago Sky needs a culture change because this is reeling, and it's reeling in the wrong direction. Chicago Sky needed a coach that could come in and change the culture. For all Teaspoon brings to the table as a former player, I love watching Teaspoon when she was a player. Because again, when Teaspoon was playing, that's when my mom introduced me to the WNBA. Because she used to make my sisters play basketball. So my mom used to make my sisters watch the WNBA games. That's when I first started watching them. And I got 2 sisters that's older than me. So I started watching the WNBA because my mom used to have my sisters watching it. So that I was watching when Teaspoon was in the league with the Liberty. You need a coach that can come in and bring their own system. Like they need a coach that can come in and bring their own system where players that's not even on the team will respect that coach enough to take Chicago Sky serious. If I look across and I see Tyler Marsh, I'm not taking the Chicago Sky serious. What? Because I'm going to give y'all some insight. I know teams are good, but let me tell y'all, as a player, when I look across there, they just look a little bit better than they actually are if they have a good culture and a respected coach. I'm telling y'all, you can ask anybody in the chat who played basketball before. You can be better than a team. You can be better than a team, but when you see them on your schedule, you just get a little more respect for them because of the culture and the coach and the type of players they have on the team and the system. Like they just go from a C+ team to a B+ team just because of the head coach and the culture. And you could be a better team than them, and they can beat you on any given night off of the culture, because it's most of the game. 80% of basketball is mental. 80% of basketball is mental. 80%. You know how many people on the blacktop right now can see? This is what people get confused about. You know how many? Don't you? I'm gonna tell you something. Don't you know there are players overseas right now that are better than some NBA players, that are better than some WNBA players? There are literally, see, United States got this. I don't know why United States got this whole, if you play in the United States, you the big dogs. Don't you know there's players on overseas teams right now that are better than U.S. professional players? Of course, you got your cream of the crop that go play in the Olympics, but that's only 12 players. If you line up, I'm gonna be honest, if you line up the best 50 WNBA players in the world, matter of fact, if you line up the best 50 women's basketball players, period, in the world, not just U.S., I'm talking in the world. You would be shocked how many of them are not in the WNBA. You would be really shocked. Look, the NBA trust me, I was involved in it. It's all politics. I don't care. Don't listen to what people tell you. ESPN, it happened in high school. ESPN comes out with all of these best players in the world, and that's where it starts at. The best player in the world stuff, it starts in high school doing the ABC camps and all of that. That's where it really starts at. There were, even though I went to the ABC camps, right, in Cali, I went to the Adidas circuit, but I'm not ashamed to admit there were probably point guards living in country towns who didn't go to big name schools that was probably better than me at playing point guard. But you gotta play the game to be part of the game. It's all politics. It's all politics. It's all politics. I'm sorry to break it to some of y'all. It's all politics. All of that ranking stuff, it starts in high school, and ESPN has an agenda, and they push certain players because they being fed information by certain people. It's all an agenda at the end of the day. There's people on the blacktop right now better than some WNBA players, and you could just bring them off the street and tell them to go ball. But guess what? Mentally, they can't play team sports. Like I said, you just give them the ball and tell them to go ball, they'll go ball. But mentally, they don't know how to fit into a role. You see where I'm going with this? You got players on blacktops overseas, but they don't know how to fit into roles. So in turn, you take the good players and you split them up, and you only go for if you got 6 good players in a bucket, right? You take 3 of those players and you say, okay, we'll take them. These other 3 players, they don't fit roles, so let them go somewhere else. And now you got only 3. You only got half of the good players, and then you fill the rest of the team with role players who just do a couple things because you need your stars to be your stars. You can't have a team. You can't have 8 stars on the team because nobody will be a star if you got 8 stars on the team. So that's how basketball actually works. You got 6 people in the bucket. You take 3 and you build the team with. You put 3 of them in the top 25 coming out of high school. And the other 3, they just teeter along. They get to college. ESPN has told the colleges that if you're not in the top 15, you're a role player. Even though the other 10 players in that top 25 are probably better than some of the top 15 players. So now, in turn, you take star players and you turn them into role players. And then some of y'all get surprised when they get to the WNBA and y'all be like, God damn, they didn't have that game in college. Yes, they did. ESPN told these colleges and these head coaches that only these 15 players are the best players in the country. When these 25 players, you just put them on the court and go ball, and some of these bottom tier players can beat some of those players. But it's all politics. So that's why y'all see players come to the WNBA and they look way better than they looked in college. And they don't come out of nowhere. Y'all fooling. Y'all let ESPN tell y'all who the best players in the country are. And half of them never even played. This is what I want y'all to really realize. Half of the people that determine who are the best players in the country, I ain't even going to say half. 85% of the people who determine who are the best players in the country coming out of high school never touched the basketball. It's all analytical and scouting. 80% of the people who judge who are the best players in the world, basketball. Never. It's levels to it. Look, man, we gotta be Chicago Sky. Gotta blow this up. And I'm about to get to y'all super chats. Chicago Sky needs to blow this up. This is done. Dog. Don't y'all know Chicago Sky they've only played 7 games and they've lost 4 games by 25 or more points. That's what y'all really not. That's why I'm crashing out, and some of y'all probably don't even think it's a big deal. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Chicago Sky has played 7 games, and 4 of them were blowouts. That's what y'all not paying attention to. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Chicago Sky has played 7 games, and 4 of them were lost by 25 or more. They beat the bottom feeder team in Dallas once without Page. The other time, Dallas could have won that game. Enrique shot Dallas out of that game. Dallas could have actually won that game. That's why I told y'all, don't take them Dallas games serious. That don't fool me. I see between the game. Them wins don't fool me. I told y'all this team wasn't serious. And y'all was like, see, Zoe on the right track. This team not serious. Them Dallas wins didn't fool me. And again, Mercury was the only other game that wasn't a blowout. But guess what happened in that game, y'all? Chicago Sky was almost up 20 points. And in the third quarter, they gave the game away. The Mercury came out in the third quarter and said, okay, we're going to take y'all serious now. Chicago was almost up 20. And the Mercury said, okay, we're going to take y'all serious now, and took the game. Let me get to y'all super chats, man.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
Shout out to JT Money. Appreciate it, JT, for the $5 super chat. Who's can the Sky pick up for a backup point guard? This is not going to work with HVL right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm giving Deja Kelly a call. I'm gonna be honest because I think this season is done. I'm giving Deja Kelly a call just to see if she can be our point guard of the future. I'm gonna be honest. This season is done. This season is over with, man. Especially if Vandersloot is out for the rest of the year. This season is over with. I'm going to give Deja Kelly a call. I'm going to get Aerial Powers, one of them, and see if they could become my point guard of the future. Man, this is done, man. This is done. This is done. So I can spend my draft picks next year on going to get defense. Chicago Sky needs to take all their draft picks next year and go get defense. Chicago Sky does not need to draft Olivia Miles next year. All of their draft picks need to be defense. They draft picks need to be defense. Because you're not going to win nothing if you can't play defense. Shout out to Felicia Daniels, one of my members. Again, if you're not a member of iamzomedia, go become a member. Great perks come with that. Appreciate the $5 super chat. He has Angel playing more reserve now. She's second guessing whether to take a shot or shoot it back. She's thinking too much. I agree. She's definitely overthinking when she gets the ball because I'm really trying to figure out how he wants to use Angel. I'm going to go back, and I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going back and rewatch all 7 games and just jot down some notes. And we'll do a live stream on it. So give me like a week, probably like mid-June. We'll do a live stream on how he's using angelreese. I really got to go back and watch the games because when I was watching the games doing my film study, that was in my thought process. So for me to see that, it got to be my thought process, Felicia. So I'm going to go back and watch the games and see how he's actually using angelreese and like what areas of the floor is she catching the ball? What is she doing on her first action? What is going on off the ball when she catches it? I'm really going to go pay attention so I can let y'all know like, hey, when she catches the ball, they got this player doing this player doing that. Every time she catches the ball, this is where she catches it at. I'm going to really go back and watch, take notes, and kind of put the passes together. What's going on, Pro Fan Talk? Hey, and shout out to Pro Fan Talk, Coach Marcus. I seen your Hall of Fame thing, man. Congratulations, my guy. Shout out to Pro Fan Talk. If you're not following Pro Fan Talk, he also a member of my channel. Make sure you go over there to Pro Fan Talk and become a member of his channel, become a subscriber on his channel, man. But congratulations to you, man. I seen it on Twitter. Congratulations, man. That's a great honor, man. Congratulations. Super chat, Felicia. I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see like what's the difference. I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see like what's the big difference. I'm gonna really have to go back and watch that. I'm gonna have to really go back and watch that, man. But appreciate the super chats, man. Appreciate. Chicago Sky really needs to. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't see how Chicago Sky comes back. I don't see. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, dog. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see how Chicago Sky comes back out with Tyler Marsh. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm a player, I'm not happy. I don't see how you come back out the locker room with Tyler Marsh. I'm sorry. And look, I'm for all my brothers. I am for all my brothers getting their just due. I am for all my brothers and sisters out here to get some kind of nepotism. But I'm one of those people. I just call it down the middle. I do social stuff when need to. But this isn't a social issue. This isn't a social issue. Ain't no racism going on here. He just isn't good as Chicago Sky head coach. Point blank, period. And I'm all for my brothers getting opportunities. I'm all for it. I love my black women. I don't just talk about black women. I put money back into to my community of my black brothers and sisters. So I'm all for people getting opportunities. But he just isn't what Chicago Sky needs. And it's sad to say it, but he just isn't. He doesn't have the temperament to be the Chicago Sky head coach. He doesn't have the temperament to be the Chicago Sky head coach. Matter of fact, if I'm Chicago Sky ownership, I'm calling Jeff P. and giving him an ultimatum. Either you fire Tyler Marsh or you both gone. I'm pulling a golden. Know who that was that just did that in the NBA? The Denver Nuggets. I'm about to pull a Denver Nugget. Let him go, or you both gone. Or maybe we just let both of you walk. You can't fix this, man. You can't fix this. Look, you can't fix this. If you've been around basketball for a long time, you know when you see stuff like this happen, the season is over with. I don't care if it's the second game of the season. When you see stuff like this happen, you're not making no playoffs. You can't get blown out by 25 plus 4 times in the first 7 games and make the playoffs. That's unheard of. That is unheard of. Look, we'll still cover the games. We'll still have fun doing it, but don't get your hopes high. This is I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. I know players don't like to come out. I know players don't like to come out and request trades and stuff like that. But if I'm Ariel Atkins, even though Ariel Atkins had a bad game today, but most of Ariel Atkins' play is really on Tyler Marsh. If I'm Ariel Atkins, look at, man, I know I'm a free agent in 2026, but I'm not playing. Look, Chicago Sky got what, 37 more games? I'm not doing this for 37 more games. Man, I need a trade, man. I need a trade, man. I'm not doing this for 37 more games. Even if I am a free agent next season, man, I gotta move around, man. You messing up first of all, if I'm Ariel Atkins, I am pissed. Want me to tell you why I'm pissed? Because one or two things gonna happen. Ariel Atkins is gonna walk in the offseason, but guess what's gonna happen? She ain't gonna get the same contract she would have got if she was a free agent last year. That's step one. The second part is Ariel Atkins might get lowballed in the free agent market and might have to come back to the Chicago Sky. But guess what the Chicago Sky gonna do? They gonna lowball her too, just off of the bad play of the team the season before. So Ariel Atkins really needs to get out of here. Don't be surprised if rumblings come out. And Ariel Atkins is a loyal player. She stayed on the Mystics when they was coring Elena Deladine, when they was bringing in all the rookies. Sykes was always injured, because people keep forgetting Sykes missed half of last year. It was just Ariel Atkins in their backcourt, along with some other ancillary pieces. But Ariel Atkins is really a loyal basketball player. But see, this is the thing though. Was Ariel Atkins loyal to the Mystics because they drafted her? Or is she just one of those stand-up loyal players, no matter who the team is? That's the conundrum with Ariel Atkins right now. Is Ariel Atkins only have that pedigree because she was loyal to the team that drafted her? That's the question that Tyler Marsh and Jeff P got to ask themselves. Is it 100% guaranteed that Ariel Atkins' loyalty extends to the Chicago Sky front office and not just the Mystics, who she won a championship with, who actually drafted her? There's two different type of loyalties. So man, this is bad, man. Man, hey, look, Eclipse. I hope they are on the Zoom call and they next look, man. By Monday morning, I'm telling y'all right now, I know how this works. And y'all gonna be coming back here Monday morning saying, Prince, you was right. By Monday morning, something gonna happen on the Chicago Sky, or you're gonna hear rumblings coming out that the players are upset. One or two things is happening by Monday. A change is coming, or you're gonna start hearing frustration in the media. One or two things is happening by Monday morning. By Monday morning, one or two things is happening. You're gonna hear a change, or you're gonna hear a player requesting a trade or being disgruntled. One or two things is happening by Monday morning. You don't play like this for your first 7 games and nobody says anything. That's not how basketball works. Man, hey, this is the bad situations. Billy Dancy, I agree with you. The players need a players only meeting. I agree with you. The players need a player only meeting. Cool beans. Atlanta ain't got nothing to give up for Ariel Atkins. Unless Chicago is getting back a top 5 pick, I'm not trading Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins can request a trade, but if I'm the Chicago Sky and I'm a competent ownership, unless I'm getting back a top 5 pick for Ariel Atkins, maybe 2 firsts, maybe 1 first and a solid player, or 2 firsts and a good role player. Are we at 200 likes yet? When we get 200 likes, Uncle J.E., I'll play the post game. Are we at 200 likes? Hey, we only had 142, Uncle J.E. We got 226 people in here. We only had 142 likes. We get to 200, I'll play the post games, man. We got to get to 200. I'm tired of constantly begging for likes, man. I'm tired of doing extra stuff and ain't getting no likes, man. I ain't playing none of the post game videos till we get to 200 likes. We got 225 people in here. That means we should have more than 200 likes, because technically some people who are first 30 minutes are probably going and they got replaced by other people. So we got 225 people in here, and probably 70 of these people probably wasn't even in here when those other likes was there. This is bad, man. Look, man, I don't see how Tylermarsh and Jeff P keep their job. I don't see. I'm looking for a logical explanation on how they keep their job. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. How do you keep your job? I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. How you keep your job. I don't see it. All right, next subject. Next subject. Let me ask the chat a question. What do y'all do about the point guard position? Who plays point guard? Does Ariel Atkins goes to the point? Does HVL start? Who plays the point guard for this team moving forward? That's a question. Who plays point guard for the Chicago Sky moving forward for the remainder of the season? Again, look, I hear what you're saying, Maria, but let me say this about Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is not part of the Dwayne Wade. Let me tell y'all how this basketball stuff works. Dwayne Wade is not part of the front office brass. He's a liaison at the best. Dwayne Wade is a liaison at the best, but he's an investor. Let me ask y'all something. If you put money into Apple, do you want to go work there? Do you want to spend your time stressing about Apple? No, I invested in Apple. I didn't fill out an application to work there. That's what Dwayne Wade is for Chicago Sky. He's an investor. Yes, he shows up to show his face. It's all marketing. If Dwayne Wade ever shows up to Chicago Sky anything, that's all marketing. It literally came out of his mouth. because I think a sideline reporter asked him about when he was at practice. He said, no, he doesn't offer any advice or anything. Look, I'm not going work and stress out about something I'm investing in. I'm a boss. I'm a partner of this company. I don't work for Chicago Sky. I'm a partner of Chicago Sky. So I don't think he wants to, because that's not how millionaires put their money into stuff. Like, that's not how they move. I know as a casual fan or just a regular civilian, an opportunity like that, you would run and jump on it, especially if you played and you got experience and you played at a high level. You will go run and jump on the opportunity to show younger people. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of millionaires don't think and move like y'all think and move. They're not. They don't think and move like y'all think and move. If they're putting money into it, they're not trying to put sweat as well. No matter how much they feel like they can help, they not about to be in that specific role, because that's not how they actually move. They don't move like that. So that's for everybody who be waiting on Dwayne Wade to step in and do something. That's not what he's here to do. That's not. They can go to him and be like, hey, would you recommend this type of player for this type of system? And he'll give advice on that, but he's not going to be at the practices and step in, because he again, people keep forgetting Dwayne Wade is a commentator for TNT as well. And then he have other off court ventures and stuff like that. Like, his son played basketball overseas, so like he got a lot of stuff going on too. So I don't see him just fully being invested in the Chicago Sky. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. We got to be better. Look, I think the starting lineup should be. I think it should be HVL, Ariel Atkins, Rebecca Allen. I'm done with Kia Nurse. I don't even care if the bench don't score a point. The starting lineup should be HVL, Ariel Atkins, Rebecca Allen, Angelreese, and Kamillacardoso. That's who the starting lineup should be. That's who the starting lineup should be. Kia Nurse got to go, man. Kia Nurse is the enemy of the state. Kia Nurse is the enemy of the state, man. Hey, Uncle J.E., you gonna be waiting on that new offense. The only way Chicago Sky get a new offense is if Chicago Sky get a new head coach. The only way Chicago Sky get a new offense is if they get a new head coach. I've never seen incompetence like this go on for this long. Like, I am befuddled. I'm serious. Y'all might think I'm playing. I've never seen incompetence like this go on for 7 games and a reporter not say a word. That's what I don't understand. I've never seen this. Have any of y'all seen this before? A team played this bad, and Andy Constable, who tweeted all off season talking about the Kennedy Carter situation, who just did a report on Angel Reese, Julia, what her name is, Poe, as well, did a report on Angel Reese on Twitter. I've never seen this much incompetence and bad play go unchecked. Not one reporter has reported how bad Tylermarsh is at his job. All I've seen them do is talk about locker room stuff with the players. I've never seen one reporter hold Chicago Sky front office accountable. Even last year, and y'all let them get away with it. I told y'all this last year, and y'all let Chicago Sky front office get away with it. Kennedy Carter, Angel Reese, Izzy, Dana Evans. Y'all let the media dictate how y'all view last year's team. Teaspoon, Chicago Sky front office skated by the entire season and nobody said a word. Because y'all let the media tell y'all what the problem was. The front office was the problem. I told y'all that last year. They hired Teaspoon. They brought in Kennedy Carter. Where's their responsibility? They want to fire Kennedy Carter and Teaspoon, but don't want to be accountable for any of it. You brought Kennedy Carter in on the training contract, training camp contract. You hired a first-year coach, head coach in Teaspoon. You traded for Rachel Banham and Mojo. You gave up Mabry for him and Mojo. In a draft pick you ain't see yet. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Chicago gave up Mabry for Rachel Banham and Mojo in a draft pick they ain't even see yet. They keep talking about this draft pick in 2026. Man, that draft pick gonna be trash, man. Because Chicago Sky gonna have a better draft pick than the Suns. And let me say this. Next year's draft gonna be more hit or miss than this year's draft. So don't be too excited about the 2026 draft. Next year's draft gonna be more hit or miss than this year's draft. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let them know, Dennis PC Gaming. The New York Knicks just fired Tom Thibodeau. And he got them to their first Western Conference Finals in 25 years. And they fired him the day after. So why is Tylermarsh safe? Why is Tylermarsh safe? We had 200 likes, Lila. If we had 200 likes, yeah, I'll play it. We had 168 likes. Matter of fact, I'll play it for y'all, man. I'll play it for y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up, man. I got y'all. Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now.
Energy, praying for her, and whatever is in store in the future for this team. I trust that we will find a way to make this moment mean something in the end. So, obviously we're all very concerned and our hearts go out to Salute right now. But, hopefully as a team, we can use this to, change the path.
Rebecca, do you feel, as one of the vets on the team, do you feel like you have more of a responsibility now?
I think we've all got a responsibility, yes, having some years in the league, puts a different kind of maybe leadership. I'm probably more of like an encourager from my leadership perspective. But at the same time, it's a moment where everyone needs to step up, especially with someone like Slip going out. That's where we want every individual to step up and do more and give more. And I felt today we didn't do that for her. We didn't do that for each other. So there's an element of disappointment.
Like, what did you see in terms of the offense? It felt like there was just a stagnation after kind of, even at the start before the injury. What did you see there?
Yeah, I just felt that they out-toughed us. They played a tougher style that we were put on the back of our heels to an extent, and we didn't do it back. We didn't punch back. I think that's something that we want to never feel again. Yes, we've got to feel it. We've all got disappointment, every one of us. But they just out-toughed us on the court today, and we didn't make that change individually, collectively.
Is this team still struggling to find its identity, and do you think that's contributing to some?
I mean, it's a tough question to ask that when our leading point guard goes down so early in the game. I feel like we've been really finding our identity. I think, playing Dallas, getting those 2 wins were great. And we're trying to find our flow. And then when one of your key pieces goes down so early in a game, it's hard to adjust and regroup on the go. So not to shut that question down immediately, it's just a tough one to answer when your leading point guard, your veteran point guard goes down. A lot as well, and trying to read that, even with maybe the threes not dropping. I don't know how many fully open ones we had.
More players.
Haley, there was a lot of attacking the ring for you, especially in that second half, knowing that you're going to have to step up a little bit more depending on how long the lead is gone. How important do you think it's going to be to make sure that you keep attacking the group and getting opportunities at the line?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be a huge piece of my role on the team, not just to get to the line or to shoot, but when I can get downhill and get in the paint, I can create for my teammates. So just watching film and learning as much as I can to get better at getting to the paint efficiently and more aggressively and helping the team out better in that aspect. But I think that's a huge part of my role moving forward.
Last couple once. Awesome. Thanks, players.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome up for coach. Please raise your hand if you have questions. So Julia Bell, front row, then go Jason.
Tyler, just starting with what updates have you heard about?
Still assessing that. Don't have a clear understanding of what the entirety of it is, but should have some more information soon.
Go to Jason.
Tyler, is your initial concern about an ACL?
Still assessing. I'm not sure, so we'll have more information soon.
Maggie, front row on your left.
How has your job changed now that you're not going to have somebody like a veteran point guard like Salute?
Yeah, well, I don't want to put those assumptions on her yet without knowing the full details, but I think that we all got to step up and be better, and it starts with me. And so, I don't absolve myself from that responsibility. I got to be better for our players, and for the time being, it's we got to focus all of our energy on New York and being in the best possible position to go and try to win that one. So it's about learning from these types of games and not letting it again define us moving forward. This is a little setback today, but we got to continue to push forward.
We'll go Carly, then Blake.
Just what you finally were able to see,
expanded minutes out of Haley today. You know, obviously she's coming into a position that she hasn't been in and played a lot, you know, throughout the season. But what were your initial thoughts of what she gave today as a player?
Yeah, I thought she was solid. Still got to watch the tape. There's obviously some areas of improvement that we can work on, but I thought that she was put in a tough position to have to not just steer the ship, but she had to provide some extremely valuable minutes in a tough situation. So I thought she handled it as well as she could. I think that we'll continue to watch film, and she'll be able to learn from her experiences and things of that nature, and we'll put her in better positions to be effective. But I thought she handled the pressure well for the most part, and we just got to do a better job all around of handling it as a team.
We'll go Blake, right side of the room.
Hey, Coach, WR, man. Obviously, a tough shooting night. What did you see from the Fever on defense that made it so difficult to score on your guys' end?
Yeah, their guards made it extremely tough for our guards to facilitate, to move freely. They made it tough for us to get it into the post freely as well. So they just made it difficult for us tonight. The pressure really took us out of our offense and the freedom that we want to move with. And so that was kind of the crux of everything.
Go Ben left.
How does tonight just compare with how you feel right now to after opening night against Indiana?
I think more of the concern tonight is our hearts are with Slew. I think that when she went down, it kind of took the energy out the building a little bit on our side, and it was tough for us to regroup from that. We're not using that as an excuse, but it's how we felt. It's how our team felt, and so trying to bounce back from that was tough, especially from a highly energetic and physical Indiana team that was motivated to come in here and get a win. And so, again, we just got to continue to push forward, and I know Slew would want us to do that as well. So
we'll go back to Jason and Julia.
Did y'all hear this, man? Did y'all hear what this man just said? Did y'all hear? This dude is a clown show. First of all, everything you just, you know what? I'm gonna let it keep playing, man. Do y'all hear this dude? Oh man, this is bad.
Tyler, you're trying to implement a new system. You've got a new roster that's just been put together. What has Courtney meant to you trying to get that going? And then how do you move forward without such an essential?
Yeah, I mean, she's our engine, and so she's she's our captain, our leader out there. So obviously it's a huge blow, but hopefully it's not as serious as we may think. And so we're hoping that she is able to bounce back. But for the time being, we all got to pick her up. We all got to lift her up. We all got to lift each other up. And like Beck mentioned, we got to all do a little bit more and pitch in wherever we can. So, no one's feeling sorry for us in the situation that we're in. We got to battle back and stick together and fight through.
Back to Julia.
Beck talked about just feeling like there wasn't that element of toughness, specifically on the defensive side of the court. Where do you feel like that fell apart? Because obviously the court is so important to the offense, but defensively maybe is not as central of a piece. What do you feel like is not clicking there? Yeah, I think it's more so just the you lose a little bit of energy at times when you go through something like that, but then also shots aren't falling, and so that kind of takes a little bit out of you as well. And we talk all the time about not letting one side of the floor affect the other. And so I think today it did a little bit. And most of the times that your offense is affected by your defense, I think tonight it was the reverse. And so, but again, it's not anything that our players didn't recognize or don't understand. It's something that we got to continue to battle back and fight through and stick together through it. So
we'll go Zachary back of the room.
Hey, Coach. Angel had another good game on the boards, with 12 rebounds, which scored 2 baskets. When you look back at this game, what would be your message to her in terms of being able to take advantage of more opportunities to score?
No, I think we struggled as a team. I don't think Angel struggled tonight. I think we struggled as a team, and so we got to be. It's not Angel being better for us; it's us being better for Angel and everyone else. It made it tough for anybody to get a rhythm tonight. And so one thing you don't have to question with Angel in her energy. And so tonight, I thought she gave us what she could, and she was effective on the glass and gave what she could defensively as well. And so we got to be better across the board, and that's kind of the bottom line.
Last few go on your left.
Coach, what does the lack of Sloot as a facilitator tonight reveal about the work the rest of the team needs to be doing with regard to opening up lanes and making assists?
I think it was less about her facilitation and more about her organization. I think that's really where it kind of stemmed from. It looked at times that we were unable to kind of just get into a consistent rhythm. It's one thing if we're just making and missing shots. Tonight we couldn't get the looks that we wanted to generate, and so I think that's kind of where it is, more so the organization side of it.
We'll go to Andrew on your left, and then Brendan.
Tyler, just how did it feel, once the game started, just being in this arena and in this environment in Chicago?
Yeah, it felt great. I think once the game starts, all the noise kind of drowns out on my end, no matter where we are. But I think just in general, the atmosphere was great. The fans got to see an important game for history. I think for us, we had two different sides of this, two different perspectives seeing it. And I think that we're grateful for being a part of this experience. At the same time, we're not satisfied with the outcome. And so, we appreciate the moment, but we're looking forward to getting back after it and kind of redeeming what we had tonight.
Last couple will go Brendan, back row on your left.
Coach, a couple of days ago, you said that you thought one of the reasons for the turnovers that Lake Steve's here was getting comfortable in the offense. And then 19-9, obviously, with Courtney potentially out for a while, how do you think you need to make sure that the rest of the players who are going to step up, like Haley, can stay comfortable in maybe some more expanded roles?
Yeah, I think that I think tonight, again, it was a credit to Indiana's ability to take us out of that rhythm. And for us, I think we just got to be persistent and consistent on playing the style of basketball that we want to play. And so we can't have that waver from game to game. We got to generate some consistency there, and I think we will.
See, these reporters are doing a bad job at exposing Tyler Marsh. That's why I said these reporters are doing a bad job at exposing Tyler Marsh. And it would be very easy. They know it's easy. They asking all these dance around questions. They're literally being easy on him, honestly. They're not really asking him hard questions. They're not asking. Notice, no reporter has yet to ask him why they getting all these blowouts. Pay attention. They're just asking them how they felt about the game. They're not even mentioning the score. They're taking it very easy on Tyler Marsh right now. And the NBA reporters, Tyler Marsh would have probably walked up and got away. On the NBA side, they're not even really asking them nothing, honestly. Like, come on, man. They're not even really asking them nothing.
But we've seen the blueprint of what it looks like when it's clicking. We just have to do it at a consistent on a consistent basis. So
look here, man. You keep saying they took you out of your system. What is your system? What is your play style? Tyler Marsh, what is you doing on the court? I don't even know what your play style or system is. What you mean they took you out of your system? And then second of all, when did Indiana become a great defending team? What? First of all, time the hell out. Time the hell out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Maybe I heard this question wrong. Maybe he answered it wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Tyler Marsh hired because he was this offensive guru? I'm gonna ask the people in the back. Give me a yes or no in the chat. Was Tyler Marsh hired because he was an offensive guru? Yes or no? I'm gonna let the chat answer that for me. Maybe I heard it wrong in the press conferences during the offseason. Maybe I got told the wrong information by the reporters. I thought Tyler Marsh was hired because he has good developmental principles and he knows offense. Okay, the chat saying facts, right? Yes. Why you get in a press conference and handicap everything you get in the press conference and you say y'all were struggling to run plays against Indiana who don't play defense? Man, if I'm an offensive guru specialist, I'm not getting in no press conferences saying that. What? What? Look, man. Look, man. Hey, and look, I didn't want to say nothing, no. But pay attention to the question the reporter asked Tylermarsh about Angelreese. Go back on your own time and look at the question the reporter asked Tylermarsh about Angelreese. If you really pay attention to what the reporter asked, he wanted to do two things with that question. The first one was he wanted to see if Tylermarsh was going to give a negative response. The first thing he wanted to do, though, was that question was intentional. He was trying to push a narrative with that question. And again, these reporters know that the littlest thing you say about Caitlinclark or Angelreese, they're so high profile figures in the social media world. If you mention their name in any slightest way, it could be about strawberries. Somebody will write a report about it. So what he did just now was, want me to tell you what he was trying to do? He was trying to push the narrative that Angelreese's bad shooting or lack of offense today was a big reason for the Indianafever blowing the Chicagosky out at home by 30. See, that's what he was trying to do. He wanted to get it out there. Because the way, look how he asked the question. Do you think Angelreese could have? I know she had 12 rebounds. You see how they do that though? You see how he skipped over? You see how he did that though? He didn't highlight the 12 rebounds. He made it like a no biggie. Well, I see she had 12 rebounds, but offensively, you see how they do that? You got to watch the player, not the player. You see how he did that? See, that's why these fans do that. The reporters started that. That's why these fans do that. They get that from these reporters. The reporters be giving them a leg to stand on. Now you're going to have, watch, tonight, tomorrow, you're going to have somebody podcast saying how the reporters were saying Angelreese's bad shooting was one of the reasons Chicagosky got blew out. Watch, it's coming. That's what they do. They go to the furthest depths with everything they say. They go to the furthest depths with everything they say. Like, that what you got out of that question, but they'll make a YouTube short about it. They'll take that question and turn it into something way bigger than it was. Watch, y'all, you're gonna see some YouTube shorts and a video tomorrow with a thumbnail. Chicago Sky reporter asked Tylermarsh this question. Watch. But so that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to put a narrative out there that Angelreese's bad shooting or whatever, I don't know what he wanted to put out there. Her offense basically was one of the reasons Chicagosky lost this game by 30. And look how and you can tell how Tylermarsh answered the question. But this is bad though, man. I don't know what else to do with this team. Some of you out there who's part of my some of you out there that's part of my $100 contest for the right record at the end of the season. Those of you who had 20 as your thing, you might well go on and delete that. If you had, if you had 20 games as your record, and some of y'all did, because I looked at some of the comments the other day, because I had to screenshot them. Some of y'all 20 games, you might well go on and you ain't getting that $20. You ain't getting that $100. You out the race. Chicago ain't winning no 20 games, man. That ship and sailed. That ship and sailed. They ain't winning no 20 games. Anybody who put 20 games or more, you might want to go ahead on and if you thought you were gonna get that $100, you might want to go on and go get you a little part-time job or something, man. You might want to go ahead on, if you had 20 or more wins, go ahead on and get you a little part-time job, because you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. That ain't your $100. You might go ahead on and cut you some grass or something, man. If you had plans for that $100, go ahead on and cancel them. Tell them you're not coming no more. Shout out to you though, man. You tried. Shout out to you though. You tried. But man, dog. 901, trust no one. Yeah, go get you one of them little part-time. Go get what they call them? Go ahead on and get you one of them remote jobs, man. That ain't your $100. Go ahead on, fill your application out, and go get you one of them remote jobs. You know what I'm saying? Where you can wear pajamas and a tie. Go ahead on and get you that, man. Go ahead on and get you that, man. Go ahead on and get them remote jobs, man. But what was I about to say, man? I got Chicago Sky. Anybody who has Chicago Sky winning 9 games, you probably gonna win, man. I got Chicago Sky winning 9 games, man. Because look, you don't lose by 30 points that many times in a 7-game span and win more than 10 games. Like, you don't lose like that in that kind of fashion in a 7-game span and win more than 10 games. That's not how that works. So I don't know, man. So I don't know, man. We'll see though, man. Right, Random Razor. Fewest points they done put up, man. Like, I don't even think the Valkyrie have this many blowouts. No, the Valkyrie only got like, I think 2 blowouts. One game by like 15 and one by 20 something. I know Connecticut had that big blowout against the Liberty, but even the Connecticut, most of their games, they play harder than that, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. Look, I got Chicago at 9 wins, man. 9 wins. Nine wins. 9 wins will do. So I don't know, man. We'll see though, man. But man, appreciate all of y'all for pulling up on the boy, man. On a Saturday night, you could be doing anything else with your time, but you can't kick it with me. I agree with the Derek Gant. We definitely need a therapy session, man. I'm gonna see if I can get a therapist online tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow we're gonna do a therapy session. I'm gonna see if I can get a therapist in here tomorrow, man. Yeah, 9:35 timeout. 9:35, man. 9:35, man. Oh, y'all want to see the Chicago's next 5 games? I got you. I'm gonna show them to you. I'm about to show y'all their next 5 games. So this is Chicago Sky next 5 games, y'all. This is their next 5. So they got Liberty. They on the road. They got a 3-game road trip. Liberty, Atlanta, Connecticut. They might go 1-2 right here. Lose to Liberty and Atlanta. Beat Connecticut before they come home. So 1-2 right there. Then they next 6. You got Atlanta again. They're going to lose. Man, I got the Mystics beating Chicago. So Chicago is about to go 1-5. Chicago is about to go 1-5 in their next 6 games. I got them going 1-5, 2-4, 2-4 at the best. 2-4 at the best. Hey, I know that Lilac. The Mystics is my 3rd favorite team to watch. After a while, they might become my second, man. Chicago Sky playing around. They might become my second, man. But yeah, my top three for all of you in the chat that want to know when I live stream, I live stream for the Aces like I did earlier. Hey, y'all cut up earlier today, man. Shout out to everybody that came through earlier on. We did good numbers. Appreciate all the love and the support. When the Mystics play and when Chicago play, that's when I go live. That's my 3 favorite teams, man. Yeah, hey, Skull Brand Nation, I might be with you. I think possibly because Atlanta is so inconsistent. I think we can split with Atlanta. I think we can split one of the Atlanta games. Probably the last one before we come home. Well, when we on the road. So I can see that one because we got 2 home games and we go on the road. I can see us winning that game. If we do win 2, it's gonna be one of the Atlanta games and it's gonna be the Connecticut Suns. I think the Mystics beat us. The trades don't, unless a player requests a trade, trades don't really happen until like around All-Star break, the little All-Star break. So probably like end of July, well, beginning of July. Probably like in 30 days, you're gonna start hearing rumblings of trades. That's when trades start happening. Because the deadline for trades is, I think, August 7th, if I'm not mistaken. But appreciate all of y'all, man. Appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. All the love, all the support, man. I got us going 2-4, 1-5. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. Peace, blessings. Hit the like button on your way out. Again, it's refs versus aces. Say it test backwards. It's ref versus aces. Shout out to the refs, man. Shout out to the referees out there in the world, man. Shout out to that underneath the table paycheck y'all getting for reffing against the aces, man. But shout out to whatever check y'all had got, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Blessings. Another Chicago post game in the books. Appreciate all y'all for pulling up, supporting the channel, man. Y'all be cool, y'all be smooth. I might pull up tomorrow and do a after church session. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be cool, y'all be smooth.
iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll, from the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past.